Arcam. The company Arcam, full name A&R Cambridge Limited, was founded in Cambridge in 1976 by Cambridge University engineering students John Dawson and Chris Evans. The unusual name A&R Cambridge, later shortened to Arcam, stands for Amplification and Recording, Cambridge. The company's first product was the A60 integrated amplifier, 1976. The amplifier was modest externally, but inside it was richly equipped, multiple line inputs, FM tuner, top-of-the-line phono stage. The A60 was an instant hit among audiophiles. After planning to produce 50 units, the company's founders sold around 30,000, and the A60 quickly became a classic. In the early years, Arcam also experimented with studio monitors and stage equipment, but gradually the brand focused solely on hi-fi, building a reputation on meticulous design and quality build. During the 1980s and 90s, Arcam consistently introduced advanced designs. In 1988, the company released its first so-called signature black box. This was an external audiophile DAC for high-quality CD playback. In early 90s, Arcam was one of the very few to create a cassette deck with Dolby S, model Delta 100. Dolby S technology was the most advanced noise cancellation system for cassette decks created in 1990. It reduced noise by 24 decibels, improved dynamics, and brought the recording quality closer to that of a CD. The technology was based on the Studio Dolby SR and was compatible with Dolby B, but required fine-tuning and was only available in top-of-the-range models. Unfortunately, due to its high price and late arrival on the market, this system was not widely used. By the late 90s, A&R Cambridge had become a pioneer in digital radio. At that time, together with BBC, Roke Manor Research and other partner companies, Arcam introduced one of the world's first digital DAB tuners and became one of the innovators in this field. The antenna interface created was subsequently copied by many manufacturers. The company was also an early entrant into the digital video era. Already in 2000 came out their first DVD player series DV, in the development of which Arcam cooperated with the Californian firm Zoran. These players, models DV79, DV88, DV139, and others, were among the first in the world with HDMI connection. In general, it is worth noting that Arcam as a whole was one of the first companies in the industry, which in the 90s began to produce AV equipment for home theaters and surround sound in general. In the mid-1990s, the Zeta range was launched, a special series of cinema systems. The updated Alpha, Diva, and FMJ, Full Metal Jacket, series of digital processors and receivers then appeared in the company's catalog. One of the most famous models was the two-module set of AV8 and P7, 2002, a 7.1-channel preamplifier processor and a powerful 7-channel amplifier with 170 watts per channel, certified THX Ultra 2. Experimenting with formats, Arcam offered its own speakers as well. As far back as 1985, the Arcam 2 compact shelf speakers were released. This budget loudspeaker with natural veneer stood out for its accurate transmission of mid-range frequencies. And even earlier, the company showed Arcam 1 studio monitors, which confirmed its initial interest in professional acoustics. However, the main focus of the company's catalog became components, not speakers. Over time, Arcam has developed several distinctive series. In the 80s and 90s, the main series were Alpha, budget level, and Delta, higher level hi-fi. The second half of the 90s brought the Diva range, stereo systems, and AV units. The FMJ series deserves special attention. It is quite curious that originally FMJ meant full metal jacket and indicated a metal case, and later the name was interpreted as Faithful Musical Joy, and this emphasized the orientation towards high-quality sound. If we talk about the mid-2000s, the Arcam Solo, released in 2005, holds a special place in those years. It was the first all-in-one solution from Arcam, in which a compact case accommodated a CD player, a DAB FM tuner, and a powerful amplifier. The Solo was an immediate success. Fans of compact systems could get a real quality hi-fi experience by connecting just a pair of good floor-standing speakers without any additional components. However, the company itself offered a pair of alto shelf speakers to accompany the Solo. Moreover, they even offered Muso satellites and Logo subwoofer for surround systems. Based on the Solo model, other interesting products were later released. For example, in 2010 Arcam introduced the Arcube, a compact portable system. It was a fashionable at that time docking station with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and 8-hour battery power. Another innovation based on the Solo is the R-Series line. Since 2012, it has included an external DAC called RDAC, a DR dock station for iPod and iPad and some other similar devices. As already mentioned, Arcam quite early began to produce home theater models. If we talk about the period when the manufacturer had already gained experience in this field, the AV8 and AV9 processors with support for high-quality audio formats were quite significant. As the basis for this devices was used an AV receiver AVR100. This early model of 2001 was already equipped with a special reinforced power supply circuit and advanced features. The next milestone was the AVR300 receiver and its modification AVR350. It was this receiver that achieved many thousands of sales worldwide. In interviews, the company's founder John Dawson noted that designing AV equipment required extensive engineering. Arcam worked with UK developers Wolfson and other partners to create a proprietary audio board with quality DACs. This development helped make the AVR300 and AVR350 some of the most musical AV receivers of their time. The company also produced network CD players and AV receivers designed for networking, including AirPlay and DLNA, and support for Qobuz, Spotify, and other newfangled streaming services. If we talk about the modern range of the company, the new models from Arcam support 4K video and almost all current audio formats. The beginning of Arcam new products can be considered a series of AV receivers and amplifiers, which the company started producing about 10 years ago. Also to the beginning of the new Arcam era can be attributed the Blu-ray player BDP300. With these models of the mid-2010s, a new stage of Arcam began. Today, the culmination of these advanced initiatives is Arcam's most modern series. One of the most recent important new products is the Radia line. Under the motto of preserving the British heritage, Arcam has introduced the A5, A15, A25 integrated amplifiers, the CD5 CD player and the SD5 network player. Developed with the help of veteran amplifier designer John Dawson, the Radia range has been highly acclaimed in the press. For example, the A5 and A15 models won Best Amplifier awards in their class. In terms of doing business, Arcam has been part of the Canadian holding company Jam Industries since 2012. And since 2017, it became part of Harman International, which is now a division of Samsung. Despite becoming part of the international giant, the management and development of Arcam's tech remains in Cambridge. According to the company, the team continues to work as usual and there have been no big changes for the engineers. In addition, Harman's management initially promised to maintain its focus on sound quality. Today Arcam is positioned as a British manufacturer of premium audio equipment for connoisseurs of good sound. The Radia range is supplemented with accessories and AV solutions, and Classic Series, FMJ, Solo, and receivers are rethought with modern requirements in mind. According to Arcam's current management, the company has always produced and continues to produce reliable, well-equipped devices with clear sound. Hopefully, the company does stay true to this philosophy and does not get in the way of cheapened, so-called lifestyle products.